How we doing, family? Hold on, we're gonna get this mic set up. All right, peace, love, prosperity, and heavenly insight to the beautiful entity watching this divine video. It's your boy. Actually, let me go and get that. Let me do that better. Peace, love, heavenly awakening, celestial rising, cosmic embodiment, and good afternoon, good night, and grand rising to the beautiful entity watching this video. It's your boy, Divine Messenger. We're back with another message. And for today, it's pretty loud in here, so I had to get the old iPhone mic going on, but the video still has to get posted. But as you can see, I'm by a pool right now. We at a hotel. I'm coaching and all that, so doing what I got to do. But of course, the videos still have to get posted regardless. And with this video, I know you see the title of it. And today we're just talking about how it's time for you to wake up. And I know somebody watching this video, you may be watching this in the current moment, in the future, whatever the case may be. And you're wondering to yourself, how long have I been asleep? And that's the thing. When it comes to us being asleep for 2024 years, we have to understand timelines for one. Before we even begin to understand the awakening process or just the slumber or the amnesia part, we have to understand why we allowed ourselves to even go to this type of treatment, because we were trying, not even trying, we wanted to come down and experience what a human was going to be like, because we had to understand that we are literally an angelic embodiment of Almighty God. So the thing is, we are literally both the duality or the balance of both an angel and a demon. So because of that, before we actually became demons in the physical right now, because everything in the physical is demonic. So before we even became demonic, we were always angelic, meaning we were always a higher consciousness. So by us being a higher consciousness, we had to understand that we decided to sell our souls, not even selling our souls, but we decided to descend our souls and literally sell it through our contracts by coming down here. So each individual has this implication of what life means to them. And the thing is, once we started to actually come down and experience life for whatever time period that we had, we forgot why we came down here for that time period. So not only did we come down here for just one certain time period, we have forgotten where we actually came from. So because we were forgotten where we came from, this is when we decided to keep staying in our enslavement, meaning that we decided to stay where our ego is comfortable, and that is this simulation some people call Earth. I will call it heaven, some people call it hell, people call it school, people call it a prison planet. All these titles are literally accurate depictions of what our simulation looks like. The the human mind is so enslaved to the point to where we will never be free from our own illusions, because our mind has to make up sense out of nothing that's common, because nothing is common when it comes to sense. And because of that, our ego will make it seem as if that this is reality for us. But the thing is, though, you have not actually lived reality yet, or you actually never are going to live reality, because what is reality? We make up reality through our ego. But the thing is, though, when we actually die, there is no such thing as life. There's no such thing as ego. There's no such thing as dreaming. There's no such thing as anything, because we are everything and anything and nothing, all combined into an infinite amount or a vast majority of what thinking even feels like. So it'll be so much thinking that it'll be bliss. It'll be so much silence that it'll be beautiful. It'll be heavenly, because we never experienced that before. But I'll be lying to you by telling you that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more videos. The thing is, we decided to come down here and be unconscious for 2024 years. So in this moment right now, you believe that it's 2024 years, but who told you that? Actually ask yourself that question. Who told you that it was 2024 years? Who told you that today is April 20th, 2024? Somebody on your phone or on a calendar or at school or from your parents, they will tell you, oh yeah, here's today's date, here's the time, and here's the month, and here's the year that we are in. Go ask your parents, what year are we in? They will tell you a regular program, 2024 years. But the thing is, though, how is that even possible? Not only that, we actually believe this enslavement. We believe that we had timelines. People don't understand. Timelines are limiting beliefs upon us. So because we have a timeline called 2024 years, We believe that we've been here for that long. But the thing is, though, that they talk about all these different titles like the Big Bang Theory, like slavery. They're talking about 19 this and BCE and consciousness. And when Jesus walking the earth, you got the Philistines, all the stories in the Bible. You got so many ideologies that there is no indication on who is telling the truth and who is telling a lie. Not only that, you can do so much research within this universe or this university that we call a universe, because every universe is literally all in one, which is why Earth is a simulation. It's a school. It's a school for us to be simulated in our own simulation, because we are the creators of our simulation. So because we have created our simulation, we deem this as reality. So because we think that this is reality, we will literally lie in this reality, because that's all we know. So if you do not know what is next in your life, you better get to learning yourself right now in this current moment right now. Because if you do not, you will be stuck within your ego to where you will literally reincarnate every single goddamn energy cycle, to the point to where you will always have amnesia, and you'll be so comfortable living in this world, you'll be staying here for the rest of your life. And that was not how our purpose was ordained for us spiritually. We were never meant to just stay here forever, because this is literally Satan's playground. Not only that, these disciples are playing in this playground as well, because they are literally grounding in their own dominion. And who do you think gave them free reign to do whatever? The Almighty. So because of that, you have to understand both God and Satan. So if you don't even understand God and Satan, you definitely won't even get to that goddamn point of enlightenment. Why is that? And this is not to bash anybody's perception, but the thing is, though, if you're closed-minded, then you will have no chance of getting into the next level, because the next level is literally going to have nothing but divine oneness. So you will actually be in, like, you will see the transparency of both the titles of God and Satan combined into one, because they are one entity. That's why they call him Lucifer or Elohim. Elohim meaning both the divine masculine of God and the divine feminine of God as well, or Lucifer. They're all the same exact thing. It's all duality. It's all polarity. So if you're not able to comprehend duality within yourself, you're definitely not going to make it past 2024. Because why? These years don't even exist. You have been here for so long, you actually believe you've been here for 2024 years, not knowing you've been here before consciousness. That's why they made a timeline called BC and BCE and AD. So after an altered dimension. So they're literally going beyond our time limit. They went into the past to alter our timelines, not only our timelines, but they decided to alter our DNA. So because they altered our DNA, these fallen entities were able to make sure that no matter what we were doing, we were always going to be asleep in their own illusion, because they were literally species of different specimens that are called terrestrial beings. So because these terrestrial beings were watching us, they decided to watch us from a higher point of view. So by them watching us from a higher point of view, they thought to themselves that these Homo sapiens aren't able to construct their reality, so we're going to do it for them. We have to literally guide them to the water and not make them drink. But the thing is, though, we force ourselves to drink inside of their traps, which is why everything that they did, they trapped us inside of our own enlightenment. So if you actually go on a plane and you actually are flying in a plane and you're looking down out of the window, you can see the creation of the simulation that we have created for these motherfuckers. So not only did we work for free, but we decided to work for minimum wage, and then these entities are getting all the credit for that, and they're sitting back and relaxing, and they're collecting money and funds and currencies off of our currency. So we're literally going through our own misery and our own pain, and we're making them billionaires off of it, and we still can't see that yet. We're literally buying different processed foods, and we don't understand that it's killing us slowly but surely. We're going to their school systems not knowing they're teaching us nothing but these fallen angels' perspective on what history, his story, because somebody told their story through their enlightenment as men, because we're living in a man's world. That's ironic coming from a man, obviously, but a woman would say it's a woman's world as well. So we are literally living in a perception of our mother's eyes, or our mother's ego, or a woman's perception, and vice versa. So this is exactly why these indications are literally helping us structure our mindset into what we are getting into. Once you begin to see that you are actually not a human being, but you pretend to be one, then you begin to see why they are actually watching you, because you are literally an experiment to these entities. So you can call it Inky and Alil, you can call it whatever God you want to call it. But the thing is, though, we have many different titles for these different specimens. The thing is, though, we have never seen them, but I'll be lying to you by saying that. That's how blind we are. If we were actually able to comprehend the terrestrials that have brought us into fruition for this simulation, then we'll be able to comprehend our own history. That's why they had to wipe our history away from us as carbonated beings, because the war on consciousness is about us from the beginning, and we were on the fence of that. So because we were on the fence of that, we decided to follow one of our brothers and sisters named Lucifer, because Lucifer thought the same kind of enlightenment just like us. But the thing is, though, our Almighty always said, let there be light before there was darkness, and before there was darkness, there was always bliss. There was always both one and the same exact thing. So you are both the sun and the moon. You are both the stars and the clouds and the water and the land. You are both man and woman. You're everything, and you're good and you're bad. You're all these different indications right here, and they're mocking us for a reason. So you have to understand that you literally have amnesia. You were born asleep for a reason. If you were awakening from the beginning, since 1 years old, 2 years old, you would already know what you came here to do. Not only that, you'd be a multi-millionaire before you're probably even 10 years old, because you have already mastered the simulation. And there are actually some masters in the simulation pretending to be human beings who are really ascended masters, or actually fallen angels. So no matter what you are doing, you are actually a fallen angel living in a fallen simulation, and you live in so many simulations at once that you believe that this is actually your reality, when in reality your reality belongs up there with the Almighty. But you have forgotten why you came down here. That's why I'm going to come back down from my descendants and my transcendence, and literally transcend your mind back to transcendence, so I can go back home as well. Because the consciousness of heaven is not, it's not even fun if you can't even go there with me. What's the point of me even getting back home if you can't even go home with me? Why would I leave you here down in hell when you know what I'm saying, when I'm back at home? That's why I came down here to this illusion, to experience it for myself as well, because I gotta remember, no matter how divine I think I am, I'm down here for a reason as well. So it's the fact I fuck up a lot of times. I do things out of my own unconsciousness, but that's what makes me conscious about it. I'm here to help you do the same exact thing as well. So no matter what you do, always know who you are living for and what you are living for, because 2025 will be the same exact unconsciousness spectrum. So everything that's going on in 2024, these things are literally meant to keep your ass enslaved within your ego, because this reality from April all the way to December does not exist. How are you preparing for 2025, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30? Who do you want to be in 2026? Who do you want to be in 2027? You have to actually think beyond your own timeline now. And once you begin to do that, you begin to make your dreams your reality, and you can prophesize your future in the current moment right now. But these fallen entities do not want you to do that, because they have programmed your subconscious mind to believe that you are actually a limited being by being a human being. But how are you a human being when you were made in the image of Almighty God? That never made sense to me. So no matter what you do, when you see this video, you have been asleep for that long, and it's time for you to wake up and understand. When it comes down to knowledge, you have to awaken from your Akashic records. You have to actually open up these Akashic records and want to learn and want to grow and want to build yourself up beyond this firmament that we actually dwell in. Not only that, you're living in a perception of your mother. So as that firmament that you see up in the sky, you're being protected by your mother. So you're living in your mother's womb. So you're literally giving life to yourself every single day. So as you die, you're literally going to rebirth right back into yourself. So you'll always have a different body, but you'll have the same exact spirit. So your spirit knows all, but you're living in a different reincarnation or incarnation of your universal dream. So you have to make sure that you make your dreams your reality. You have to astral project. You have to lucid dream. Once you do that, you begin to learn different things in your different realities that you are living in. And once you begin to transcend the observer effect, and you lead a 3D and into the 9D and beyond that, then you begin to become divine. You begin to be one with the universe. And once you become one with the universe, then you begin to be one with infinity. And as you become an infinite being, you will have infinite knowledge forever and ever, no matter what the case may be. Which is why I'm literally near water right now, because this knowledge that I'm giving to you will flow just like water, because I come from a star system that comes from a cosmic realm. That's exactly why I'm literally here in your face telling you what you already know, God. That's how powerful you are. But the thing is, though, they know you're so powerful, they had to literally give you some shots, and they had to dumb your ass down in a hospital or wherever you were born, and they gave you, or actually they marked a beast as beast. So you have to understand, no matter what you are going through, you will always go through turmoil and tribulations, and you will always go through different ways of sin, because you are literally a demonic force in the flesh. Your flesh is weak for a reason. So every day, make sure you work and build for your spirit. Make sure that you give your spirit your nourishment. Make sure you give yourself water. Make sure you fast. Make sure you pray. Make sure you meditate. Make sure you journal. Make sure you go out and give nature your time and satisfaction. Make sure you pray before you eat. Make sure you say your affirmations before you go to bed. Do mirror work. Spend your time in solitude. Find peace within yourself. Not only that, be a service upon others and give other people love that you never gotten back at home or in life in general. Life is what you make it. So no matter how unconscious you are, we will always be sleep as energy. Because how can energy be sleep or awakened when it's experiencing both at the exact same time? How is that possible? I love you. Have a great day, God and Goddess.